a lot. I request Mr. V. Swaminathan, Senior Executive Vice President, Kotak Mahindra Bank Limited, on sharing his vision on importance of smart banking for smart city ecosystem. I just request that we are running a little late, so 10 minutes?
Yeah, absolutely. Excuse me, I just want to... An early good afternoon to the Honorable Deputy Chief Minister of Goa, who spoke so eloquently and passionately about the state of Goa and Panaji, the Honorable Deputy Chief Minister of Telangana, all the dignitaries on the stage and industry friends, and off the stage, all the dignitaries and industry friends. A very warm welcome to you, to Goa on behalf of Goa. The next 5-7 minutes, what I would like to do is just walk you through what a bank would do as part of smart solutions. And what we have really tried to capture here, sirs, is a perspective of what is a smart city really. In our own way, we just tried to define what it is. Smart obviously has various connotations, but very clearly the Smart City Mission is a unique and important initiative by the Government of India to drive economic growth and improve the quality of the citizens. Now for this, as the Honorable Deputy Chief Minister mentioned clearly, it's important to take all the stakeholders together, and it has to be a gradual process. It cannot be at one time, and we firmly believe this. And who are the key stakeholders here? Of course, the government, the citizen, right, and the community at large. And herein, wherein we look to aim high with the smart cities, and I've dovetailed this into what is really the vision statement of Panaji, and I'm sure what is applicable for Panaji is applicable for all the smart cities around. And so aptly, the Honorable Deputy Chief Minister pointed out, I think what is key is to preserve the heritage, the cultural heritage of the city of Panaji, at the same time get the smartness in. We've just actually picked up the essence of what your vision statement is, sir, and then we have actually put it in here. What the transforming the city of Panaji into a world-class, environmentally sustainable and livable city for all, while preserving its heritage, cultural diversity and ecosystem through innovation and smart solutions. And as I mentioned, the key stakeholders, smart solutions through e-governance, the smart citizen, what is available for the smart citizen, and all this converges into a smart city. So what are the key tenets for smart e-governance? Some of it we are already doing it, but it's just a question of getting it into one platform and ensuring it seamlessly moves from one element to the other. One is in the payments, collections, communications and technology, and these are key tenets for governance. You have the electronic payment mode, and for paucity of time, I'll just make it brief in each of these slides. You have the electronic payment, wherein you need to make vendor payments, the grant disbursements, the salary payments of employees, the utility payments, the statutory payments, and the dividend payments from the government perspective. Can all this move to an electronic form? Similarly, on the collections, you have payment gateway, you have cash and check deposit machines, the mobile banking app, and of course, all this at the end is the branches. Now, effectively through e-governance, through smart cities, yes, branches are required, everybody looks at a physical infrastructure, but can this dovetail beautifully into technology? And that will be the key challenges for us as we go along. Some of the work that we have done in a lot of corporations across is just some of those names that's there. And within Goa, sir, we already have started at Vasco and Madgaon, and in Telangana, we are there in a couple of corporations, sir. We work closely. Similarly, on the collections, we have what is called a Kotak credit, where we optimize the collection process, wherein the entire timeline is crunched, which helps faster governance and better governance. And this is something that we're working very, very closely with many state governments, local bodies, corporations, etc., is on the payment gateway. Effectively, I think this is one pain area for a lot of governments actually. And by setting up payment gateways, working closely, customizing, this is something we've been able to achieve quite a bit with a lot of corporations and state governments, sir. This is, of course, the cash collection services. And again, important for a government employee or for any employee, the PF trust banking is very, very important. We closely work with the PF trust. So I'd just like to spend some time on what we have developed as the M-Governance app, the mobile app for each of this governance, wherein from a citizen point of view, he can pay his tax on the mobile, he can pay his utility bills, he can actually log in his complaints, and with the back-end tied up, he can actually get reversals for his complaints. The important links to various UID numbers, Aadhaar numbers, etc. There's one linkage, and this is something that we have developed for a lot of corporations also. And this we see is going to be a big game changer in the years to come. What is it for the smart citizen? Banking, as I mentioned, is of course beyond the brick and mortar. Yes, brick and mortar is important, but beyond the brick and mortar, we have a Kotak Jiffy account. A Jiffy account probably it's one of the most talked about accounts in the virtual world. Which actually packs in everything that is available in a bank account, and you have this bank account without coming to a bank. It gives you the Kotak 6%, which is amongst the highest in the industry, hashtag banking, Kotak rewards, you have a Kotak Money Watch which guides you for financial planning, and of course your credit score always remains enhanced. You can transfer money through emails, that's the email money, and KPay is a product from us for a smart citizen. He can move money from any bank to another bank easily and seamlessly. Again, this is something that we've launched on the Twitter, hashtag banking. Just why Kotak Mahindra Bank? As I mentioned, solutions that we offer. The network strength, now we are the fourth largest private sector bank. We have about 1,300 branches. And the financials are there to see. We are solidly backed with a high net worth and a high capital adequacy ratio as well. Now, what do we do for the government really? What is the main objective of Prime Minister? And sir, you briefly mentioned about this in the morning. Both of you mentioned about this in the morning. Prime Minister Modi has a very clear vision. He says 100% online to all beneficiaries of the various schemes. And what is important, critical, is it needs to reach the last mile. Today it doesn't reach the last mile. That's the government vision. And at Kotak, we innovate and customize our banking products and services with the optimal use of technology and which marries what the government wants. And just a glimpse of some of the e-governance projects that we have undertaken across the country. These are some national schemes. For the Prime Minister Relief Fund, we work very, very closely with the central government. The Swachhta mission that some of you spoke about in the morning. The housing application, we have this AMRUT Yojana, all of these schemes. We work closely with a lot of state governments on this. And distribution of land acquisition for highway projects. This is something that we work. In Goa specifically, sir, we work with GIDC, and we offer IT solutions to a couple of municipal corporations and panchayats. We are also in the process of discussion with other corporations and panchayats as well. In Maharashtra, sir, we do work for entire lease rental collections of MHADA. For various municipal corporations, we do online collections. And at a state level, a lot of panchayats that we work closely with. The key here is to ensure there is seamless movement of money from government to the last mile. I think this is a very clear key focus of the government. We are completely in sync. At Kotak, we are completely in sync. In Gujarat, sir, the bulk subsidy distribution is done by us through the Gujarat Beach Nigam. The motor vehicle tax is done by us, sir. The tax collections in a lot of Kotak branches we do. The payment gateway for municipal corporations through the mobile app, and registration fee collection for a lot of municipal corporations in Gujarat. This is in Madhya Pradesh. Quite a few municipal tax collections and panchayats and housing development corporations, sir. Delhi, Bihar, the VAT and CST is done through our e-tax portal. The Jal board, which is a large, which was a large pain area for the Delhi board, is done by us. And in Bihar, the VAT and CST is done through our e-tax portal. In Punjab, of course, some part of the VAT and CST collection is done by us. So Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, the VAT, CST, professional tax and turnover tax is done by us, sir. The commercial tax of Telangana through Kotak e-tax and various municipal corporations across AP and Telangana is done by us. And then the collections across for the fertilizer subsidy is also done by us, sir. As I conclude, just a little bit about Kotak Mahindra Bank. We are a homegrown Indian financial conglomerate. We have businesses across the wide spectrum of the financial world, and some of them are listed here. We are the fourth largest bank private sector bank in India, and from a market valuation perspective, today the market values is at number 2, number 3 in the country, sir. Geographical presence, we are spread across the country and evenly distributed across north, west, east and south, sir. We also have some global footprint. Predominantly we are an Indian bank, we also have a global footprint. We have branches in US, Mauritius and Dubai. And these are just some of the accolades that we won. It's a reasonably large list of accolades, one of the widely respected banks of India. And last but not the least, what we really offered as a proposition to the end customer, whether it's the government or the smart citizen, is 6%, unlike most banks which offer 4%, which is effectively 50% more from an income perspective for the government or for the smart citizen. Thank you, sir. Once again, this is just a commitment once again that we work very, very closely with government, and we are keen to work closely with the government of Goa, and we have an opportunity here with the government of Telangana as well, sir. Thank you so much.